Hello everyone, welcome to this year where we can't find headphone jack in a smartphone which costs about $1,000, which means the company moving to use wireless technology. One of the basic wireless technology is Bluetooth. First of all, what is Bluetooth? Bluetooth is a wireless tech standard for exchanging data over short distance. It was invented by Ericsson. Some history of Bluetooth. Before naming Bluetooth, it was called as short link or radio technology. The name derived from the Harald Bluetooth, who is the king of Norway and Denmark. This idea was proposed by Jim Kadaj of Intel. And the logo is derived from one of the initials of King Harald Bluetooth. Okay, let's see the basic things need to know about how the Bluetooth works. The first is electromagnetics, electromagnetic waves and digital communication. Let's say about electromagnetics. A particle can have a charge. The flow of charge makes an electric field. Thus, electric field creates a magnetic field around them. And again, the magnetic field energy can create an electric field around them. This in turn called as electromagnetics. And the wave is produced are called electromagnetic waves. Depending upon the frequency, the electromagnetic radiations which include radio waves, microwaves, infrared, visible light, ultraviolet, X-rays and gamma rays. The whole picture which refers to an electromagnetic spectrum. In this, we are going to use radio waves, which is very useful for communication. One of the greatest advantages of using radio waves, they don't require any material to pass through. They travel in a free space. Now, Bluetooth uses radio waves to transmit the data to another phone. Basically, the signal is multiplied by the carrier signal and transmitted to the radio waves and received by the another phone. Let's go to digital communication part. This is main block diagram of any transmitter and receiver systems. Source is your data which has to be sent. Encoder block. The encoder removes the redundancy in the source. Channel encoder block. The channel encoder modifies the signal in such a way that the radio waves can easily carry the data. Modulator block. The modulator takes the signal and multiplies with the carrier to sit on the radio waves and ready for transmission. Finally, the antenna radiates and the signal is traveling with the help of radio waves and reaches the receiver side. The receiver receives the signal and decodes the signal to convert the signal which is equal to the source. There are so many types of modulations: amplitude shift keying, frequency shift keying and phase shift keying. In amplitude shift keying, the bit 1 having an amplitude and the bit 0 doesn't have any wave signal. The frequency shift keying, the bit 1 having a different frequency and bit 0 having different frequency. In phase shift keying, the bit 1 having the wave and the bit 0 having the same wave which the phase shifted to 180 degree. In Bluetooth, it uses dpsk, which is the form of PSK modulation scheme. This is the circuit diagram for dpsk modulator. This M of t is a message signal which has to be transmitted, and the dk-1 is a delayed bit which comes out of the wire. Take the XNOR of M of t and 1 bit from the dk-1 and write it down. This makes a full array of stream of bits for an dk-1, and this dk-1 is transmitted, and the receiver receives the dk-1 and right shifted by 1 time. It compares the both signal, the previous dk-1 and the right shifted one. If the transmission of the signal of dk-1 is 1 to 0 or 0 to 1, the message bit is 0. 0 to 0 or 1 to 1, the message bit is 1. The message signal and the received signal are same. Let's together as a big picture. Suppose you want to send a MP3 data to your friend. This MP3 data is just a binary signal which means zeros and ones. The Bluetooth module produces the packet after you paired with your friend. These are several layers of the Bluetooth. This is the packet of a Bluetooth file which has to be sent. Preamble is the starting part of the packet which says this is the starting part of the packet. The full information is loaded into the PDU. The PDU having headers, MAC address and data. The MAC address consists of an address of the phone which has to be sent. It is a 48-bit MAC address. If a file is too big, it will automatically break the packet into small pieces called fragments. The big packet is divided into small packet and sent into the sender block. Signal is multiplied by the carrier signal and transmitted to the radio waves and received by the another phone.